What if Elon Musk had just minded his own business? No $44 billion impulse purchase, no midnight tweets about free speech, and definitely no awkward rebrand to the letter X. Just imagine a world where Twitter kept limping along under its usual dysfunction. Annoying, chaotic, but still recognizable. Instead, we got Elon, turning the platform into his personal stage and his emotional support app. Back in 2022, Elon Musk claimed he wanted to buy Twitter to defend free speech. That's rich, considering that once he got the keys, he started banning journalists, silencing critics, and throwing digital tantrums over memes. It wasn't about speech, it was about ego. In the world where he never bought it, Twitter would have remained a relatively neutral space where outrage comes from the users, not the CEO. Instead, we got a platform hijacked by the whims of a man whose PR strategy is just tweet and pray. Elon Musk didn't just buy Twitter, he performed the purchase. He live tweeted negotiations, turned internal policy decisions into viral polls, and made Twitter HQ into a theater of tech bro absurdity. Remember when he brought in a literal sink so we could tweet, "Let that sink in"? Yeah. The humor was that tier, but the consequences were real. Thousands lost their jobs. Advertisers pulled out. Entire departments disappeared overnight. And no, the rebranding, X, just X. The man bought one of the most globally recognized brands, the little bluebird that symbolized real-time global conversation, and swapped it for an edgy placeholder from a teenager's startup fantasy. It's like buying Coca-Cola and rebranding it as Fizz. No one asked for it, no one liked it, and yet we all had to live with it. In the world without Musk, Twitter would still be called Twitter. Users would still tweet, not post on X. Under the banner of free speech, moderation policies were slashed, hate speech surged, and banned accounts previously removed for inciting violence or spreading misinformation were suddenly welcomed back. This wasn't a free speech utopia, it was a digital thunderdome. In the Muskless timeline, Twitter would still have problems, sure, but it wouldn't feel like the Wild West with a billionaire sheriff who tweets out Pepe memes between meetings. Let's not forget the absoluteness of the verification system. Remember when the blue checkmark used to mean you were a credible source, a public figure, or at least a verified human? Elon turned it into an $8 punchline. Now, anyone with a debit card and a pulse could buy the same badge that wants to know the trust. This led to fake pharmaceutical companies tweeting out fake insulin prices and tanking real stock values. It was like handing out police badges at a costume party and being surprised when someone gets arrested. Without Elon, Twitter might have stayed on the slow path to fixing its problems. Harassment, misinformation, algorithm issues, with cautious committee-based tweaks. Instead, under Musk, every policy felt like it came from a late-night Reddit binge. One moment he was tweeting libertarian quotes, the next he was debating users about pronouns. Governed by vibes, essentially. And what of Donald Trump? Before Elon, the president was banned from Twitter after the January 6th insurrection. But under Elon's free speech absolutist regime, he was reinstated, even though he wasn't really asking for it. In the alternate timeline, Trump would still be yelling into the void of Truth Social, trying to convince people it's a real platform while Twitter stayed relatively insulated from his daily grievances. Elon handed him a megaphone, and the media circus resumed as usual. Then there's the chilling impact on journalists and researchers. Several were suspended or banned from reporting on Elon himself. In the Elon-free timeline, journalists would still be able to use Twitter as a platform for breaking news, not as a battleground with the site's owner. And we can't ignore the advertisers. Major brands fled the platform in droves once hate speech and impersonation became rampant. Revenue dropped dramatically. Twitter wouldn't be hemorrhaging ad dollars because some guy with a blue checkmark was impersonating Apple and tweeting, "We now sell Androids." Maybe Elon wasn't the tech genius we thought he was. Maybe he's just a really good marketer. A guy who makes promises he rarely fulfills and distracts with flashy gimmicks. Running a social media platform isn't like building rockets or selling electric cars. It's messy, political, human. And Musk, for all his alleged brilliance, treated it like a hardware problem he could debug with memes and layoffs. Musk's dream was to turn Twitter into an everything app. Banking, shopping, chatting, live streaming, you name it. All in one place. But you can't build an empire on sand. And Twitter under Musk became exactly that. unstable, shifting, and unpredictable. And let's talk geopolitics. Elon Musk, through Twitter, became a major global influencer without accountability. Twitter would still be powerful, but not in the hands of a guy who tweets poop emojis at journalists. Even the meme economy changed. Musk, once a beloved figure in the meme culture, became a meme himself, but not in a good way. His jokes felt forced, his references were outdated, and his need to always be the punchline turned him into a parody of the cool billionaire he once pretended to be. In a world where he never bought Twitter, he might still be mysterious and admired. Now, he's the guy yelling into a void of his own making. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Share this video to your friends and family. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.